Man, yeah. Good
Tell him. Nobody great. Nobody great.
Hi, we're the Almost
from Florida
And North Carolina.
as well. Yeah, I think that's a good.
We didn't really change any gear or anything.
Yeah, I think it's a good representation of the record, and we decided to do this whole record live. We did the whole thing like in 4 or 5 days, just really quick, and I think everything has the same vibe because it was captured so quickly, all at the same time, you know. So
We did some different stuff on the record, though. This is a little bit
yeah, I mean
here and there.
Yeah.
We did a reggae song and a country song too.
So it balances out to rock and roll.
Yeah. So,
If you do that too, yeah. I think it's a good cross between Southern Weather and Monster, sorta, and being 30 years old. So,
It's really it's a coming of age piece. But yes,
But it's really cardboard. It's so cardboard. It's a cardboard sound. Tell me why it's steel. Yeah, it's very, very hard. It's very metal sound.
no. Ghost
Nah,
is
it's
a good
rock.
representation of what the record sounds like.
I think so.
Had a lot of fun.
Thanks, man. We wrote a lot in different ways. We got together in North Carolina, went over a bunch of stuff, and then we rehearsed for like a week and a half in Nashville. So before we got in the studio, you know. So
We rehearsed and recorded in way less times than it took one of us to do guitars on Monster. I'm pretty sure.
oh, totally.
I remember Monster taking we took our time, that by the time we got to the end of the record and I was like, oh, this song, I couldn't even remember the other song's parts that we played because it had been like a month or something.
no, we spent 8 weeks on that thing. By the end, I was like, this thing sucks.
Yeah,
Like, I
tired
didn't
of
even care.
this
You know what I mean? Like I was just like, yeah, whatever. It was like, how do you like this tone? I was like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
We're actually opening with it. It's been really awesome. Like, there was hardly any negative stuff on mine either. And
No.
typically, like when you put something new out, you got
Everyone
all
hates on
haters.
you automatically.
It's
You know,
fun.
like,
I think
oh.
that's my favorite part
Yeah.
of the haters.
See, I take it personal. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
man, he thinks I suck. He thinks that I
No, there hasn't been anything. It's been awesome.
There's been a little stuff on Absolute Punk. Most of
Yeah, but you can't please all
those
the
kids.
Yeah.
It's been good overall, and kids been singing along
Yeah.
at the shows from
It
the
was
first
cool.
show until
See, during the
last
first
night.
song,
probably the coolest
we
thing.
opened with Ghost on this tour, and I closed my eyes the whole song, like the first song of the night. So I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I don't even. They're singing along, I guess.
Yeah,
They're singing.
They love it.
You guys are
There's
close the
kids singing
entire
last
set.
I was gonna say, my eyes aren't closed yet because the layrite hasn't started to run down into my
Oh, okay.
eyes
Oh.
yet. So,
Dude, that is.
and I'm dry tonight, so I should be
Look
good.
at that.
Yes, you are. You absolutely are.
You have like grandpa hair.
Grandpa.
It's just the way it is.
You got Papaw here, dude.
Pat Bow.
Well, last
That
year.
was 2011, right?
That was a couple years ago.
we did New Zealand. I think did we do
did-
Australia
we did.
again?
Yeah, Australia again.
Australia, New Zealand, Europe,
Yeah, we did all Europe.
tons of flyouts.
Bunch of Canadian dates.
Yeah, last year
Yeah.
was just in the air, man.
Germany.
It was crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Then we did Netherlands again.
We did a festival in the Netherlands and then a full European tour, like 3 weeks long.
Yeah.
Made the record. And here we are. They like music.
Dude, they do, man. It's crazy. Like from as soon as like we click off into the first song, they're just jumping and it's awesome, screaming along. There's not much of like.
They speak better English than most of us.
That's true, yeah.
Lay right.
Layrite.
Gotta have that lay right.
Comb.
A good comb,
Good
good
comb.
pomade, yeah.
Gear.
Good comb and a
Gear second, pomade
Instruments.
first, instruments, and then yeah.
Deodorant.
But you can
Underwear.
always borrow somebody else's instrument.
I gotta bring
was
John.
a king of that.
I'll bring John on tour.
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta bring
Gotta
John.
have John. You can't not have John. We tried not having John. It was the worst.
No one ever brings enough underwear though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Always
We
a
were real
lot of
on
new
undies.
underwear.
I could have made it through this whole tour without doing laundry if I would have sufficed on the
We
underwear.
should start bringing a washer and dryer.
That's what we
We'll
need.
just borrow gear and just let a washer and dryer.
We toured with Slipknot and they had washer and dryer in road cases.
That's how you do it, man.
Heck yeah.
So they
What?
Yeah, there's a company that
That's
rents that. You rent it.
And it's like a way you don't have to have. They converted it so you don't have to have 240,
No, it's 110.
and it just takes a water hose.
Yeah.
Have you seen the crap they wear?
Tight.
That
That's
stuff
awesome.
smells like a corpse, dude.
Yeah.
So they have to.
They
like,
sweat, man. Those dudes, those poor guys.
What was it like playing the Apple Store? And obviously, that's a little bit different than what you normally do.
It was awesome.
We loved it. They treated us great, and we felt like we did. That's about the best that we know how to do. So hopefully people like it.
Yeah. It was fun. We
Yeah.
played a couple new songs acoustic. Like we played Ghost acoustic. We had no idea how that was going to turn out, and it turned out awesome.
We felt like the whole thing felt awesome for us. And normally
Yeah.
we come off stage thinking like, ah man,
We played
Joe was the
We played
worst.
acoustic though, like drums and bass and everything, and they have like a theater there, and they rent a really nice PA, and it's just a really comfortable setting.
Yeah, it's very, very comfortable.
They're really accommodating.
Not awkward at all.
We got some really awesome fans, and there was like a Q&A, and one of the members of Gypsy King showed up just hanging out. He had a lot of really cool things to say, which was nice. It was just cool. It was awesome. Good experience.
And then they gave us free iPads. We're looking for a mini though. I mean,
Wait for the second generation. The first generation of everything is.
there's always another generation with Apple, man.
6 months later, there'll be a new one.
I want the final generation, like the Star Trek movie.
Yeah, let's skip to the end and get me like
I want-
the holographic watch that does everything for you.
I want the one. I want the
Hologram
one that you
Tupac.
just think something and it's like, yes, Mr. Gillespie, I would love to make you a
Hologram
latte."
Tupac that beams from your belt buckle.
For this.
We got a month off, and then we're going on tour with Finch. They're doing like the 10th anniversary, What It Is to Burn tour. So we're doing that, and then we're headed back out
tickets.
west. Get your tickets
Because they're almost sold out.
I think it's
Yeah,
mostly
that's
sold out already, but figure it out, yeah. So yeah, and then
Trying to headline out west.
gonna headline out west in April. So take the month off of February, and then do the Finch thing in March, and then
Yeah.
headline out west in April, and then just
Take it from there.
combing our
Just
hair,
living our life.
playing rock and roll. April 9th, if you're in Sour Bones, the Almost coming out. Nobody greater than you.